Hi you guys, I am finally back with a new video. If any of you guys are new here, my name is Arlyne. I am so beyond excited to finally be back because I was so incredibly sick. Like there was no way I was gonna be able to sit down and film. Like it was so bad. I was sneezing every like 2 minutes. I feel like human again and it just feels amazing. Like I can't ever take it for granted feeling well like this. Today's video is a get ready with me. This is like an everyday glam look. I know this is not for every single person, but for me, I either look like an absolute bum or I look pretty glammed up like this. So the past week, if you guys would have seen me, I did not look like a human, like I said. I cannot be more excited. Like I said, it just feels so good to not be sick. And I am collaborating with Flower Beauty for this. You guys will see two of my new favorite palettes. This highlight, can you guys see this highlight? I am so beyond obsessed with this. This is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. I used these two colors. You guys will see that at the very end of the video because I always do my highlight last. Is it not beautiful? Like it's so stunning. And then on my eyes, I have the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Shade Eyeshadow Palette. This is the Golden Natural color. I'm obsessed with this also. Oops, I have it upside down. There's a few other products that I will be using throughout the video also, but this is just like my everyday look. I think it looks so pretty. I'm so grateful for you guys and for Flower Beauty for partnering with me on this video. I will also have a 15% discount code for you guys, so check out the link down below. I have everything listed down there and everything that I talk about in the video is down in the description box down below. And yeah, you can find everything at flowerbeauty.com. That's pretty much it. Let's jump into the get ready with me. Finally human again. And I got a 5-shot espresso coconut milk macchiato because I had a free reward, so I'm probably not the only one who does that. I go crazy whenever I get my reward. Let's go ahead and start with skin. I did just apply my eyebrows because I see a lot of people do that, so I said why not? And if you guys can see, I'm super dry around my nose from having to blow my nose a million times. So anyways, I'm starting with the Chanel Le Tint Ultra something. This is new to me. I just asked them for their fullest coverage foundation and she told me this is their fullest coverage because you guys know I have a lot of redness and scarring, mostly lots of scarring, so I'm gonna try to cover that up. Oh, and this does dry up really fast. We have to work in sections, so I'm gonna start with my right side and you guys will see, then just move on. In my handy dandy little beauty blender, this guy is the best. Oh, also, I did already apply moisturizer and sunscreen. Just a little side note. Look at the difference at the way it covered all my redness and somewhat scarring. I am going to apply compact foundation over everything, so it will be like super mattified. That's just the way I like it. Oh yeah, look at that coverage. Seriously, the perfect amount of coverage now. Dropping stuff. Concealer, this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that everyone raves about. The hype is so real. This stuff is amazing. Mine is in the color light medium. I love the coverage and I love how lightweight it is. Then I'm just gonna set that with the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. This is just the original. So I just get some on my beauty blender. Put it on that concealer so it doesn't crease. Then to mattify everything and just set everything in place, this is the Lancome Dual Finish powder. Huge fluffy Morphe brush. And I just go over everything. Then to contour, I'm using the It Cosmetics You Sculpted palette. I've been using this for ages and I like the medium contour palette. As you guys can see, I've already hit pan on it. So I just take a little bit. The stuff is super pigmented and it's super easy to blend, which is why I love it. And I also love the color of it. So then with a big fluffy brush, I am going to bronze up a little bit. Also, this is MAC's Give Me Sun, and I'm super pale. I never go outside and like try to tan in the sun. If anything, just like fake tanning products, just because I am so like cautious about my skin. I've mentioned this before. I obviously already have scarring. On top of that, I don't want to have wrinkles, and the sun is what gives you wrinkles. So I am so careful about being out in the sun. Yeah, so this is how I get my fake tan, is with a bronzer. Bring it down on my jawline a little bit also. Now I can remove setting powder. Now moving on to something a little more fun. This is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots Powder Blush in the color PB5 Deep Peony. how do you say peony? Those are my favorite flowers, and I've googled how to say it because I'm not 100% sure, and I've like found a few different ways to say it, so I'm still not sure. Such a beautiful color. It's super pigmented, so I have to go in with a very light hand, and I always love applying a blush. I feel like it gives my face so much color, so I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna apply a little bit more because I like giving myself some color. But like, how freaking pretty is that? Like, do you guys see the difference? And it has this tiny little iridescence. Like, it's not even a shimmer. I don't know, it's like the tiniest little bit of iridescence, and it's so freaking pretty. And I do like to apply a tiny bit on my nose also, just to give it a little bit of color, literally like that, like that, like that. Face is finally done. Moving on to the eyeballs, I'm going to use the Smashbox a Photo Finish Lid Primer in the color Light. I actually have not tried these, but I got a package in the mail. I've been meaning to try them. Ooh, I like the way that dried up. And it covered up like my veins and stuff. So moving on to the best part of this entire look, this is the Flower Beauty eyeshadow palette in the color Golden Natural. I do have another one also, but this has been my favorite because if you guys are like an OG follower, golds are just my all-time favorite colors for me as far as eyeshadow. It's just like a foolproof color, especially like on brown eyes. Golds just look amazing. So, and I saw Casey Holmes, I think use, she used the Flower Beauty BB cream, which I've been meaning to try. I seriously need to go to the store like today to go get that because that stuff looked amazing, and I believe she used one of these palettes also. So yeah, I just can't wait to show you guys the look that I've been doing with this palette. It does also come with a little brush, but I'm not going to use this little guy, even though it's a pretty legit little brush and it's soft. It's like a perfect applying brush, but I have a few other ones in front of me. I'm gonna start with this fourth color in, which is just like a light brown color, and I'm going to put this all over my crease. So I think you guys can see the difference in my eyes. I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other eye. These colors are so easy to work with. Then with this smaller dense brush, I'm going to apply some Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. Now that my brush is wet, I'm going to go into this fourth one from the left. It's just a very true gold, as opposed to like the one next to it. It's a little more champagne-y, or there's even a few lighter ones. Color, like, do you guys see this? Like, do you guys see this? That's just one little swipe. So I'm just applying it to the lid. Is that not like a stunning color? And then I'm just gonna do the same exact thing on this side of this eye. Wants to keep watering, like he doesn't want to get better. I'm still sick, you guys. Playing me, he's playing me. Wait, why is it a he? It's definitely a she. She's playing me. I'm gonna go back in with that first color that we used, just the light, more matte brown, and I'm going to blend things out a little bit. Then for a little more fun, I'm applying a little bit of this Glitter Injections in Insta Love. I'm just gonna apply it smack dab in the center. So this is just a pressed glitter. Okay, I hope the majority of that was recorded, but going back into my Flower Beauty palette, I'm gonna use the second to darkest shade, which is this dark brown right here. I'm gonna put that in the outer corner. Then for a little inner corner highlight, I'm gonna take the lightest color in the palette and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Oh yeah, they're awake. Then a tiny bit on my brow bone, just because it is very, pigmented. Bring this down a notch. Now I'm gonna line my eyes with the Sephora Fine Line Eyeliner. I love this thing and it's so underrated. Then for mascara, I'm using the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I freaking love this. Even though I'm not using a lot, I'm just gonna coat my lashes because I am going to apply falsies, but this stuff is amazing. Then for lashes, I'm applying the Makeup Shack in Bad Gal. They're super like thick and wispy and just so much volume. So I love these. I'm gonna plop these on. So while the lash glue dries up, let's move on to the finishing touches, which is a highlighter. This is also the Flower Beauty, it's called Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. I'm gonna go in with the lightest like champagne color and then this goldish color. And I'm also using this Flower Beauty brush. This is like the softest thing in the world. I think this is intended to be like a blush brush, but I like to apply my highlighter like this. So I'm gonna mix the two. They're super pigmented also, so I just go in with a light hand. And like, do you see that highlight. So freaking beautiful. So same thing on the other side. Like, can this be any more poppin'? Like, it looks so freaking beautiful. I don't apply any on my nose because I get oily in my T-zone, so I feel like it just makes me more oily. And I usually don't apply any of my Cupid's bow, but for the fun of it, let's do that today. Then lastly, for my lips, I have been obsessed with this color. It literally just goes with every single look. I feel like it would look good on so many different skin tones. It's just so freaking beautiful, and it applies so smoothly. I love the texture of it. So this is the Lip Suede Velvet Lip Chubby in the color Mauve Overs. It is just a chubby stick like this, and then you can roll it up. I'm going to directly apply it. Like, I want these in every single color because they're so comfortable. Okay, now I can take my crazy little ears off. I love this look. This is my everyday look. I know it's glam, like I said, but for somebody like me, I either look like a total bum or I look glammed up like this. So I love this for an everyday look. I feel like it's daytime appropriate, it's nighttime appropriate. Like, it's just so pretty. And this highlight, like, do you guys see this highlight? Do you guys see this highlight? So that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. I hope it wasn't too long. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up like I said. Check the description box down below. Everything can be found at flowerbeauty.com. And like I said, I have a 15% discount code for you guys, which is super exciting. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.